Hi guys, it's Sandy. So I wanted to get on here because today is New Year's Eve. Tomorrow's New Year's Day. You know what so many people do on the first week in the new year is you feel like you get a new start and you can just kind of reset and start over. And so many people say, I want to lose weight, or I want to get in shape, or I want to save money, or I want to get organized, I want to declutter. Like those are great things, all of them. I would be remiss if I did not share my journey with you about intermittent fasting and how I was able to lose weight, because I know that this can work for so many people. Will it work for everybody? No, no, nothing works for everybody, but it works for tons of people. And I know that because the comments over the past year from whenever I've been on my journey, so many people went on this journey with me and are doing great. But if you're somebody who has ever thought about intermittent fasting and you've heard the words, not really know what it is, you've thought about doing it, need to learn more about it, maybe you're somebody who's never done it and you think, well, why not try? Why not try this? I've tried everything else. Um, or maybe you're somebody who started, didn't do so great, or did it for a while and then fell off the wagon and you're ready to start again. So let me be your encourager in that, because this helped me so much in many ways beyond weight loss. And weight loss is the reason that I did it. I had turned 50. I couldn't lose my weight. I was putting on weight and I just couldn't lose it. All the exercising that I was doing a lot. It wasn't coming off. I was eating healthy. It wasn't coming off. And I was like, I don't know what else to do. I heard an interview by Jen Stevens. She has a book, Fast, Feast, Repeat. And it was like a light bulb moment for me. Like I was just like, oh, you know what? I could totally do that, because guess what? Intermittent fasting is free. That's one. It is, you pick the time frame. So there's nothing about it that can't work in your lifestyle. You work it in to your life when it works for you. For me, I eat between 11 a.m. and 7 p.m. But I don't do that every day now. I got to share what I do now. But that's how I started out. It worked out perfect for my lifestyle. Nothing past 7 p.m. would I eat. That was great for me. And then I went to bed around 10. My belly was, getting emptied out and I could actually sleep. So that was the time frame I started with, because I started right out with 16:8. You're going to hear these numbers if you're not familiar with them. Let me just tell you what they are. And if you are familiar with them, or maybe you're that person that has started and then is like, I got to get back to it, just hear me out. And listen, also, if you are somebody who's done this and had success, please share it in the comments. It is such an encouragement to others whenever we can read somebody else's success story and be like, okay, I can do this. Let me try this too. So 16 hours of not eating, and I ate in an 8-hour window. You pick your window. That's why I said it's free and it's flexible. You get to pick your time frame. Maybe you're somebody who wants to eat at 9 in the morning and go 9 to 5, or 10 to 6, 11 to 7, 12 to 8. You get the idea. That's only if you're doing an 8 hour. I would highly recommend you do it at least 12 hours. Your body needs at least 12 hours of rest. You're sleeping during the night. You should be sleeping 7 to 8 hours anyway. So you need to have that time of rest. And whenever you're rest or sleeping, you're not eating. Or if you are getting up to eat, you shouldn't be. You're hurting your body by doing that. So I suggest at least 12 hours, because your body is healing. If it's not always digesting, it's healing. 14 hours of not eating, 16 hours of not eating. That is what is important. I've lost weight. I have lost inflammation throughout my body. You can see it in pictures from my face where I've lost the inflammation here. If I've lost it here, I've also lost it internally. And that's a huge deal to have lost, inflammation. Inflammation in your gut is just a disease. So I have a ton more energy. I am sleeping better. I think my skin looks better. I just feel good whenever you're not constantly digesting. Your body has time to heal itself. My husband, he's done it with me. He had no weight to lose, but he has taken his blood pressure meds in half, and possibly he could just get rid of them, but he hasn't taken that plunge yet, but he's in half. And that's awesome to be able to take your blood pressure medicine down. So yes, consult your doctor. I'm not a doctor here. I'm telling you my journey, what worked for me and what has helped others also. So I would suggest, if you are getting ready to start this, start it with the new year and pick your time frame. I personally, I went 16 hours straight out. Let me tell you, I was hungry at first because my body was used to eating, and whenever, all the time, all day, from By the time I'd get up, 8 a.m. or 7 a.m., I'd be eating at 7 or 8, and I wouldn't stop eating until 8, 9 o'clock at night, like all day long eating. That's not good on your body at all. So I started out with 16 hours and I was so hungry. So maybe start out with 12 hours or 14 hours and work your way up. And if you're one of those people that goes 16 right from the get go, this is what you're allowed to have on a clean fast. It's the only way that really started working for me was doing a clean fast, meaning you can have plain water, plain black coffee, or plain green or black tea. And that's it as far as the fasting time. You will get used to it. So many people are like, I can't give up, whatever. Actually, you can. I mean, your body, you can. Your body can get used to it. Your taste buds get used to it, and you're okay. Um, Mind over matter is part of that. We're easing into it as part of that also. I know people get headaches if they're used to a certain thing. You don't have to take your coffee away. Um, but if you're used to having the cream and sugar and basically a big sugar fest, is all that is, and then ease away from it a little at a time. But I will tell you, when I was putting honey in my tea in the morning, I was not losing the weight because no additives. What happens is whenever you get that, your blood sugar spikes. When your blood sugar has an insulin response and spikes, then it starts to store as fat. And that's not what I wanted. I want the food that I'm eating to be used up for energy. So I had to change that definitely. I have some videos. You can find them at the one thing that I changed that helped me to finally lose the weight. I'll share that in the description and somewhere up here on the cards. But mostly what I wanted to do is be your encourager that you also can lose the weight. If you are starting this journey, getting back on the bandwagon, trying it again, listen, you can have success with this. And that's why I wanted to share it because I know how successful I was, and I know how successful many, many people that have tried this has been. And I believe you can do it. I do. So I'll be on here to encourage you. I'll give you some tips along the way that's helped me. And in this new year, if you want to lose weight and you want something free, flexible, and there's no food guides that you have to follow, then follow along with me and I'll share my journey. Okay, you guys, that's all I have for now. Until next time, I'm out.